Hey, I'm your host, Max Berkowitz from WSB, and today we've got a special guest joining us here today in the studio. Joining us is Josh Grossman from the Wayland varsity basketball team. Josh, great to have you here today.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
So let's dive right into it. First off, how do you feel going into a new season with the new head coach?
I'm feeling pretty excited, and yeah, definitely very optimistic. I'm excited for this new team with lots of young players joining it, and I'm very excited to get into this season in early December, late November.
Yeah, sounds awesome, man. Let's take it back a little bit. How do you first get into basketball?
I would have to say probably my dad in like second or third grade when he signed me up for Tri-Town basketball. As I started playing in that and obviously pretty much dominating in third grade, I was like, this is my sport, and I've always been into basketball ever since then.
I see. It's a great story. Now, beyond just playing basketball, what does basketball mean to you personally?
It means a lot to me. I've made lots of friendships through my club team that I've been part of for a lot of years now, and through the high school. I've made a lot of long-lasting friendships, and it's been a big part of me personally since I've ever been playing.
What are you most excited for about this upcoming season?
Honestly, I'm most excited about seeing how the young talent can bring power to a varsity level. I mean, I've seen what all these kids can do out playing on the park, but when the lights are on them in a varsity game on Friday night at the Dome, that's when it really matters, and I'm very excited to see what those kids can do.
How do you prepare for a big game during the season?
So me personally, what I do is I have my beats that I only listen to before games, and I have this specific playlist that I play before my games, and I specifically don't really talk to anyone within like 20 minutes of game time, and I just get myself in the right mental state to go lock in and do the best I can do for these games.
What advice would you give to younger players? Since I know you do coach younger kids and help them out, what advice would you give to them?
I do. The one thing I can say is just work hard. Like when talent fails to work hard, all it comes down to is hard work. And like the more hours you put in where no one sees, that's when it really shows up on the court. So it's just going out and playing. That's all you can do is it'll make you better. Even if you feel like you're having a bad day, you go out and shoot, it's not going. The thought of just you going and playing is going to make you a better basketball player.
Amazing, Josh, amazing. I love hearing that. Every player is someone they look up to. Who is that biggest inspiration to you, or that big role model that you look up to throughout basketball?
I'd have to say my dad. Ever since I started playing basketball, he's pushed me to be the best player I can be. Even early mornings, going in and shooting in all these different gyms, doing anything I can just to make me a better basketball player. And just putting in the hours where no one else would, and he's always believed in me, and it means a lot to me.
Names of kids, maybe juniors, other kids that are going to come up and take this big spot and role in varsity that you have or know of?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's only really two kids besides myself that really have locked up these varsity starting spots to start the year. So I think there's definitely lots of players on this team that could go and grab up this lots of playing time that we have, especially with this new coach that he doesn't really know many people on the team. He has all this playing time where we don't really know where it's going to go yet. So there's lots of different players that I feel if they make these steps up and keep working hard and dragging it, then they can definitely make an impact on this varsity team.
So off-season work. Tell me more about that. Are you doing any off-season work, any workouts in the gym, anything to get ready for basketball?
So yeah, in the summer I was definitely in the gym lifting weights a lot, but more towards the season, when it comes closer to basketball season, I mostly stop lifting weights and focus mostly just on basketball. And on top of the basketball here at Wayland, I also play on the Middlesex Magic club team, and further with the Wayland kids, I also try to get us all in the gym hooping pretty much whenever I can, because we need more chemistry on this team. I feel like in years past, it's been mostly just like people's isolation players and thinking they can go do whatever. But what it really comes down to is people's willing to like pass the ball, spread the ball, and how people can work as a team. And I think that's what's going to make us succeed this year.
That's all for us today in WSB. I'm Max Berkowitz, your host. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll get back to you shortly.